All right. Well, we're going to jump over to Leo from San Diego, California. He has a question here. Hi, Jason and Chris.
Hold,
Long
hold
time
on,
list.
hold on, Chris. Hold on. You ever been out to San Diego?
Oh,
It's
yes,
what
I
you have.
did.
Did
I
you stay at the
have.
Hard Rock? That's my place.
No, no, I did not.
Okay. Did you go to the Gaslamp District? Or sorry, the
I was
Gaslamp
there. I was
Quarter?
there work. I
The
was there
Quarter.
working.
You blow some steam at night in the Gaslamp Quarter. You didn't go down there.
No, no, I
Great
was working.
restaurants, great bars, great nightlife.
No, I don't know where that is. I walked on that long pier. Is that San
Yeah,
Diego? Yeah, I
yeah,
walked on that
yeah.
pier. I stayed right there.
It's a good time.
No, I was by myself. I was working, so I was doing some Google Ads stuff there, and
Nice,
I didn't really have a great time. I mean, I was working.
cool. Well, check out if we go back there for the Paid Search Podcast Conference
Mm-hmm.
2023.
Yeah,
We'll do kind of an after the conference dinner at the Gaslamp.
yeah. I'll be just zooming in on that.
Okay.
I don't. Yeah, I don't travel anymore. Jason and Chris, longtime listener of your show. Oliver and I listen on the drive to school/work. By the way, Oliver is missing the emphasized yes in the mornings.
Maybe,
Jason, we all
maybe one
we all
day.
kind the
And I
old
said hi to
Jason.
Jimmy. I had said hi to Jimmy last week. I was sat
Okay.
around listening all day. He never said hi back. I don't know where he is.
Mm.
But if he comes out again, maybe we'll bring back Jimmy, bring back
He is still
Roger. We'll
he's
bring back Yes.
he's still alive. Like I'd kind of worry about him.
Yeah, I think he
He's
is. Yeah, he
alive.
sends me postcards.
Oh wow. Oh, so he's not here. Okay. Interesting. All right. Leo continues. My question is about negative keyword match types. I have a client who wants to target whole house window replacements. We have the keyword exact match, average price to replace windows, which triggers two types of search terms. One is something like average cost of window replacement, and another one is cost to replace windows in house. We
Okay.
want to avoid people searching for a single window replacement. The ideal job is the whole house, the full house. What is the best way to block singular window replacement searches? My thoughts are to negative out with broad match window replacement, and he would love our expert opinion on the matter. Keep up the excellent work, guys. By far the best podcast on Google Ads on the planet.
So, Chris, this is a situation where it's kind of a B2B, B2C situation where we run into those where it's like maybe you're doing B2B. In this case, it's not B2B, but it's like you're doing the whole house. You want the whole house. But
Yeah.
most of the searches are B2B aspect, or in this case, most of the searches, even though they're both B2C, are for possibly one window. So it's like the stuff you want is not that high volume. The stuff you're going to get that's high volume is not a lot of what you want, but some of what you want is kind of inside of that group of what you don't want.
Yeah.
So I've got some ideas here, but generally, kind of how do you approach a situation like that?
Uh Jason, I mean, I know our podcast here is about solving Google Ads issues, but
Hmm.
I don't think this is a Google Ads issue. I don't think
Wow.
that you should let your client boss you around like this whenever the precision of what someone's looking for is so the line is so thin that you can lose quality traffic so easily. My thought is, listen, I'm going to get you people calling you that want window replacements. I mean, if I see something that is
Yeah.
explicit, like repair single broken window pane, or something like that, great, I'll block it. But
Yeah. Add the
in
word single, add the word one as negative.
yeah, yeah, but in no way would I go so far as to say just because they don't put a S on window replacement and don't say window replacements or windows replacement,
Yeah.
something like that. No, I'm not going to block it. I don't advocate for it. In no way would I say that that's a good idea. This is a business issue that you need to solve, and go to the person's house, quote them, and then try and sell them 15 more windows as well. No, this isn't a Google Ads problem.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's you're trying to ask the Google Ads manager here to thread the needle a little too much to the point where there's no needle left, and you're just not going to get any traffic if you have the word
Yeah.
window as a negative. Because if someone has multiple windows that need to be replaced or repaired, majority of the time they'll search window replacement San Diego, window replacement Los Angeles. Meaning,
Yeah.
and a lot of time maybe they have one window, but a lot of times they'll have more windows. So some things you can do is just basically accept the situation you're in. And this is a situation where uh, people who have what you want, a whole house that needs windows, versus people who don't have what you want, one or two windows, they're going to be searching it the same exact way 97, 99% of the time. So you have cost per conversion, you have your numbers, and you just have to account for the fact that a lot of your conversions won't actually become jobs with with a better cost per conversion goal, and you just let the low quantity of conversions that actually will get through kind of adjust what you want to pay for your cost per conversion. um, One thing you can do is a couple more options. You can find the few searches people do that are perfect and ideal, like whole house window replacement. It's just not a natural search that a lot of people will do,
Yeah.
but maybe
That's weird.
maybe some people will do it. So basically, you target those as exact match, and then you need to find. I was going to say something else, but you need to find your courage, and you need to find your courage, and you need to bid those
Yeah.
aggressively,
Yeah. Yeah.
aggressively.
So when they do search, it's
You're
not that
there.
you're blocking the stuff that you don't think is good. When the positive does come out, boom, you're there. You have full coverage of those, and
You
then
don't
you're
even
just
want to know what I would bid on those. I would bid those so high
yeah,
because you have to, because they're going to be low volume. So you got to be there.
yeah.
One
That's a
final
good point.
idea, and this is kind of a nice thing about playing in the broad keyword space and the automated space these days is target those keywords you really like. You really like that probably no one's searching for or that often at all. Whole house window replacement. Throw them on as broad keywords and then see what comes in the search terms report and use the broad keyword campaign as kind of a research tool to find different search term ideas that can become keywords. That's another kind of usage for broad keywords, because maybe there's some ways people are searching for it that you don't even know, because just so an old house, so cost to replace windows in an old house would lend itself to someone that has a lot of window
That's
problems,
a good point.
and so maybe that's
Yeah.
multiple jobs. I would have never thought of old house unless I would have spent $1,000 running a campaign just for Leo, because I ran a bunch of broad match keywords, because I made all that money with Titan stock, Chris, back over the last 15 years in India. And when I'm not spending it going to the Transportation Museum of St. Paul in Minnesota,
St. Paul.
or
Yeah.
partying it up in the Gaslamp